In the following video, we're going to observe some plants and draw a lesson about responding to our environment in the right way and at the right time. Let's watch the video.
These are seeds. You may not know this, but seeds turn into plants. They're also nice in salads or certain types of muesli. When I was a boy, I perfected the art of caring for plants so that today I'm the proud owner of a healthy crop of cannabis. I once tried growing cannabis in Alaska, but I lost my entire crop because it was too freaking cold. I did manage to grow some nice flowers, but frankly the constant bear attacks meant it wasn't worth it. You'd think deserts would be a better place for growing some nice pot, but you'd be wrong. It's hot as hell out there. I mean, it does rain sometimes, but let's face it, a desert is a boring place to hang around, and apparently in the future there will be no deserts, so you're better off growing your weed in a greenhouse or something similar. Of course, if oil is your thing, you could always grow sunflowers instead. Sunflower oil can be used to fry things or as a makeshift lubricant. You can also use the seeds in salads or feed them to pigeons and other birds. Of course, if you can't be bothered growing weed or sunflowers, there are other ways to spend your time. You can watch TV, play chess, become an astronaut, or join a cult. Jehovah's Witnesses are a great cult to join if you relish the idea of billions dying in an impending apocalypse, or if you like bothering your neighbours by knocking on their doors. Speaking of doors, here's an obscure door-related Bible verse. Likewise, also you, when you see all these things, know that he is near at the doors. Ooh. I couldn't resist having a bit of fun with that one. So we've just been watching a video, well, an edited version of a video that's shown as part of the symposium, the Friday afternoon symposium, What Creation Can Teach Us About Jehovah's Timing, in this case, plants. And when I was doing my prep for this rebuttal, I mean, they have 5 of these videos. And it's typical for this part of the convention for the organization to have these sorts of creation videos where they use stock footage of either animals or plants or scenery or some other aspect of Jehovah's creation, and they twist it in some way to make it all about either recognizing Jehovah's authority or serving Jehovah acceptably, you name it. And I was, for this year's rebuttal, I was watching these videos thinking, I can't just show the video, which is so infantilizing and patronizing and condescending in just passing on information that we all already know. I've got to make it a little bit more interesting. So for each of the 5 videos, just as a heads up, I have redubbed them with my own narration, and I hope you find the narration that I've come up with a little bit more entertaining. For the purposes of journalistic integrity, I will, however, for each of the videos, tell you what gets said in the original video. So here's what you missed out on. We can watch a tiny seed transform into a beautiful plant. But what part do timing and surrounding conditions play in plant growth? During the cold season, seeds and bulbs remain dormant. Later, as temperatures rise and the days lengthen, they bloom. Some desert plants practically shut down during long dry periods. When it finally rains, it's their time to grow and flower. Sunflower plants need lots of light. Throughout the day, they turn to follow the sun. After their flowers open, they stop moving and face east all day. Jehovah made plants to respond to their environment at the right time. We respond to evidence that these are the last days, and we focus on the source of spiritual light. Jesus said, likewise, also you, When you see all these things, know that he is near at the doors. So they can't do something as simple as talk about plants without giving it a doomsday spin. Certain plants time their cycles according to their environments, therefore Armageddon is coming and we all need to be on the lookout. That's essentially the message of the video. And I hope you all don't mind if I had a little bit of fun and noted the fact that among the many plants God has created are plants such as cannabis, which Jehovah's Witnesses will be disfellowshipped for taking into their bodies unless it's as medicine. And we also have this weird anomaly of Jehovah creating certain plants to be in a desert environment and to shut down for long periods when there is no water. So my question would be, when there are no more deserts, because apparently Jehovah's going to do away with deserts in the paradise, what happens to all of these plants that he has specifically created for a desert environment?